In our series for the decline of Buddhism in India after 7th century CE onwards, we are now at an 8th and final reason why Buddhism actually disappeared from India, which is inclusivistic nature of Hinduism. What is it? So Professor Lalmani Joshi writes, in the course of 1700 years of coexistence, the Hindus had taken over a great deal from the Buddhists and vice versa. For example, Buddhists started building temples of the Buddha and Bodhisattva. They started worshipping the Buddha as the ultimate creator and preserver of the universe. Carl Jung mentions in the Tibetan book of the Great Liberation that in Buddhism, the different gods are symbolic representations. This may be an influence of Hinduism on Buddhism. In consequence, the division between Buddhism and Hinduism had increasingly diminished, and it was no surprise for a Buddhist to be absorbed into the largely Buddhified Hindu fold. Just as the Vaishnavas of later times were greatly indebted to the Buddhist, Bhagavad Puran incorporated the Buddha as the ninth avatar of Vishnu. The Buddhist Tantras had provoked their Hindu counterpart, which abound with references to Mahayana deities. Eventually, separate existence of Buddhism did not serve any useful purpose. Its disappearance thus was no loss to anyone. So this is what coming from Professor Lalmani Joshi's book, which was recommended to my professor by Professor Robert Thurman at Columbia University. And what Professor Joshi is saying is that Hinduism has really no boundaries, right? No definition, no boundaries. It just keeps expanding, it just keeps reinterpreting itself. And at one point, Buddha became the ninth avatar of Vishnu. And whatever practices Buddhists were doing for the Buddha, all those practices were incorporated by Hindus in their Hindu rituals. Also, Buddha had said categorically, do not worship me at all. Be your own lamp. But Buddhists started worshipping the Buddha as the creator and destroyer of the universe, kind of like Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the trilogy, Hindu Trimurti or trilogy. So very similar practices Buddhists started practicing, and those practices Hindus already had. So it just naturally merged with the larger Hindu pantheon. So that is what Professor Lalmani Joshi writes. So that completes our 8 reasons for Buddhism's decline in India. 4 internal reasons, 4 external reasons. For the full details, I give you the link for my Huffington Post article, which gives you the exact details of all these reasons, different reasons, Islamic invasions, Hinduism's revival, Buddhist moral degeneration, and so on. So thank you for watching all these 8 shorts on Buddhism's decline in India.